game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game 1 here in the month of May between the San Antonio Missions and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. The Dodgers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Timothy Coley gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Alexi Rodriguez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. This is foul right side. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. Third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Salvatore Francisco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Chase Anderson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Now batting, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Manny Fernandez, and it's grounded just foul down the line. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1. On, he pops it up. Arroyo moving to his left, one away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
In now, Chris Taylor pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Robert Shin. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Pulled toward right center field. Rodriguez arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in now, Chris Cavanaugh. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cavanaugh.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Shin is off of first with 2 away. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
So now to the plate, Nick Hundley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Hundley, a native Oregonian. He was taken in the second round back in 2005.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That is fifth, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The next 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Christopher Kershaw, and he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Stepping up now, Les Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In the air now out to left field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Into the box now, Felipe Chacin. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Timothy Coley. First pitch of the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Arroyo fields cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Gary Leggett. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alexi Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Kavanaugh is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in to try it again, Sam Travis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
At the plate now, Salvatore Francisco. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
So stepping in, Manny Fernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
In now, Chris Taylor. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Robert Shin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Out in front of it, strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Hit in the air out to center field. Rodriguez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Ryan Braun.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking, strike 3. Standing in, Nick Hundley. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Got him. Now to the plate, Christian Arroyo. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Chris Kavanaugh.
Leading off with the Dodgers, the left fielder, Chris Kavanaugh.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Les Prado as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
The catcher, number 28, Felipe Chassin.
So striding forward now, Felipe Chassin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing. And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. At the plate, Christopher Kershaw. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now in the box, Gary Leggett. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit to short. Scooped up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hernandez.
The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Fernandez.
So now to the plate, Manny Fernandez. He swings and lines it to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The center fielder, number 3, Britt.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
So a runner on first with one out now, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Line drive to center field. Rodriguez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Robert Shin.
Digging in and looking for more, Robert Shin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Hit hard to the right, but foul. No hits to this point. And 1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-1. Stepping in, Sam Travis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping into the box, Salvatore Francisco. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Rich Lau enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 25, Rich Wow.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Chris Kavanaugh.
The left fielder, Chris Kavanaugh.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. Leggett is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Les Prado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Felipe Chassin. He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Nick Hundley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 18.
Ready once again, Christopher Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Timothy Coley. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun has a read on it. 1 away. Into the box now, Manny Fernandez.
Manny.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ken Tamori has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18, Ken Tamori.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder Gary Leggett.
For San Antonio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gary Leggett.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Ezra Asensio will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Tamori, originally from Japan, of course. He throws a four-seam fastball, a sinker, and a changeup. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Weekly hit to third. He's got it. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance, Alexi Rodriguez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Dodgers lead it 5-1. Ollie Horn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Ollie Horn.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Chris Taylor.
The center fielder, Chris.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Robert Shin.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Robert Shin, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Into right field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Chris Kavanaugh, as it's grounded sharply to first. The second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 9th inning straight ahead, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Travis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The third baseman, number 1, Salvatore Francisco.
Now at the plate, Salvatore Francisco. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Oklahoma City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Timothy Coley notches his 3rd win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mission, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.